Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to explore the 1973 Washington quarter dollar. At first glance, it may look like an ordinary coin, but once we dig deeper, you'll see there are details, history, and collector values that make this year an important one in the Washington quarter series. Historical background: the Washington quarter series began in 1932 to honor George Washington's 200th birthday. By the time we reached 1973, the design by John Flanagan had already been on the quarter for more than 4 decades. The big thing to remember is that silver quarters were gone by this point. Since 1965, all quarters were made of copper-nickel clad because silver had become too expensive. That means the 1973 quarter is part of the clad era, but it's still collectible. Design features: the obverse shows George Washington's bust facing left, with the word Liberty above his head, the motto "In God We Trust" to the left, and the date 1973 beneath. The reverse still features the heraldic eagle, wings spread, clutching arrows, with olive branches underneath. The words United States of America, E pluribus unum, and quarter dollar circle the design. This design continued until the 1999 launch of the state quarters program. Minting and mintage: the 1973 Washington quarter was produced at 3 mints. Philadelphia. No mint mark 346 million Denver. D mint mark 232 million San Francisco. S mint mark 2.7 million proofs. That's nearly 600 million circulation strikes, meaning the coin is very common in worn condition. Coin specs: metal, 75% copper, 25% nickel. Over a pure copper core weight, 5.67 grams diameter, 24.3 mm edge. Rated values: now, let's talk about what collectors really care about. Value: circulated, still worth just face value, 25 cents. Uncirculated, MS $63.2, $3 MS 65, around $8, $15 MS 66, jumps to $60, $120 MS 67, scarce and in high demand, often $500 to $1,500 at auction. Proof coins, 1973 S, are worth $5 to $10 on average, but in perfect PR 69 or PR 70 deep cameo condition, they can bring $100, $200 error varieties, while there are no widely recognized major varieties in 1973. Like some other years, error coins still exist. Off-center strikes, worth $50 to $300 depending on how far off. Clip planchets, $25 to $100. Double dies, rare, but some minor doubling is known. Values: $50 plus, struck on wrong planchet. Rarest type, sometimes selling for hundreds or thousands of dollars. Auction records: in 1973, DMS 67 quarter has sold for over $1,500 at a proof. 1973 SPR 70 deep cameo reached nearly $300. These sales show just how much condition matters. The difference between a pocket change coin and a rare treasure. Why collectors care: the 1973 quarter is a condition rarity. With hundreds of millions struck, most coins are common in circulated grades. But finding one in flawless condition is tough. Registry set collectors, who build complete graded sets, are willing to pay top dollar for the finest examples. Final thoughts: so there you have it, the 1973 Washington quarter. On the surface, it's a common clad coin from the 1970s. But in top condition, or with dramatic mint errors, this quarter can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. If you're hunting through rolls or checking your change, keep an eye out. You never know when one of these 1973 quarters might surprise you.